Hi guys, today I'm here with Nell and I am going to give you my first tip in our recall series. Recall is something that a lot of people struggle with and it can be pretty daunting to know where to start with. So I'm going to make it really easy for you and we are going to start with what's called the orientation game. This is a super simple game. And simply all you're going to do is throw a piece of food out for your dog. They're going to run out, eat it. As they turn back to you, you're going to mark it with a click, yes, or whatever other marker word you want to use. And then you're going to throw another piece of food out in the other direction. Now if you're wondering why I give Nell a couple of pieces of food there was a couple of birds flew about and there's noise coming from the garden, so she made a good decision to just stay with me. She looked but didn't move, so I'm going to reward that, because although she's not on a bed or anything at the moment, that's just a bit of her boundary games training. She can look, she can be aware of things, but she's still just going to hang out with me. So that's just real life happening as I'm doing a video. So back to the orientation game. I typically start this inside and I'll do it somewhere with low distractions, so it's really easy for your dog to be successful. Today it's a nice day, it's not too warm and the sun's out, so I thought we'd come outside and I'd show you that you can still do this when you're outside and with the leash on, because initially if you're in an open environment you want to make sure your dog's going to be safe and not going to go and do something it shouldn't. So you're going to have a long line or you're going to have them on a leash, but you can still play the games. So I'm going to stand up. You might lose the top of me, but you'll see the important bits, and we're going to give this a go and see how it works out. So Nell, are you ready? Okay, good girl. Nice. Good girl. So I'm going to throw a piece of food out in one direction and see what happens. Yes! 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 Super! Yes! Girl, I know, and another piece, and another piece, and another piece. Good girl. Nice. Oh, is it a bit under my foot? Good girly. Nice job. So, as you can see from there was a couple of times I threw a piece of food out and Nell took a little bit longer to find it and then had a little snuffle about. That's fine. They'll do that. They're dogs, they're interested in things. But what I didn't do was I didn't nag her. Dogs are like us, nobody wants to be nagged. So I knew she was safe, she was still in the end of the leash. The minute that she did orientate back to me, I said my marker word and I threw a piece of food out in the other direction. In that moment, it's even going to be more powerful learning, because she's like, wow, I could have got that so much quicker. So through practice and setting them up for success, you actually build a really strong start to your recall. Now, I know one of the things you're going to say is, why are you throwing the food away? I want my dog to come to me. I totally get that. But in real life, when you're recalling your dog, they're probably not going to be sitting quietly looking at you. They're probably going to be heading in the opposite direction. So the first thing they need to do is be able to disengage from the environment and turn back to you. So the orientation game does that. It marks that initial turn back to you and then rewards it with them being able to go and get another piece of food and turn back to you. So that's the orientation game. It is the first step in your road to success with a recall. I hope you enjoyed it. Nell had fun because she got to hang out with me in the sun and get some of her dinner. And I'll be back with some more tips to improve your recall real soon. Bye guys!